Welcome to another episode of Gracias Come Again. I'm hyped. My energy is live. And you know what that means, my people? We got a Dominicana in the building. DaniLeigh. Welcome to Gracias Come Again.
Thank you.
I am so happy you're here.
Thank you. Me too.
I feel your energy. It feels good. It feels positive.
Yes.
How do you feel today?
I feel great. I've been working a lot. We're like on a press run right now in New York. So this morning we did Good Day New York, which was really fun.
It was live?
Yeah, it was live. It was me, my familia, for our new single, La Familia, and then Bella Dos, Brandon Bills, all of us. And then we had another interview with Angela Yee. And then now I'm here, and then we're going to dinner. And we're just
You're busy.
Yeah, yesterday was my daughter's fashion show. So
can we talk about Valua?
I know.
Little fashion model?
I know. It's crazy.
When was the first time that you realized, okay, there's something here, we could put her to model? Would you consider her a child model?
I mean, she's with LA models right now.
So she's a model.
So I was like, I'm in LA right now, and I was like, obviously she's so cute. So I was like, let me see. I'm here for the time being. If she books some things, put it in a savings, and like, you know. So I think it was her walk that like sold me. I was like, wait a second, because that wasn't just from this. She does that all the time.
You were like, who taught you this?
Yes, literally.
She is your daughter, though.
Right.
Let's get it straight. So you're in LA now, but you're originally from Miami.
I was born in Miami.
Born in Miami?
10 years I lived there. Moved to Orlando for 6. LA when I was 16 for like 10 years. So
have you ever lived in La República Dominicana?
No, but we have a house in Punta Cana, so we're there a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
my parents are from Dominican Republic.
Mom and dad
both?
both?
They're from New York, but they were born. My mom was born in New York. My dad was born in Santiago, but their parents are from DR, and they lived in DR for a while. So, yeah.
Now, when you go, do you feel like it feels like home?
Yes, because just being raised as a Dominican is like bachata, the food, like it's all very familiar, you know? So, yeah, I love it. It's so
You
good.
feel like llegué a mi país, you know?
You know?
Mom taught you Spanish?
As best as she could.
What do you mean?
It's not that great.
Well, you said mom was born here.
Yeah.
So
New
that
York
already...
raised. Yeah. So my parents didn't really talk to me in Spanish like that. Like they make a joke about how they tried to, but they just naturally didn't speak Spanish like on a regular. So it was my abuela and like maybe cousins that would speak Spanish, but yeah.
If I spoke Spanish, would you understand?
Nah, I understand it. And when I'm in DR, I'm like forced to talk in Spanish. So that's when I really realize how it's kind of like really broken.
Have you done any Spanish music?
Yeah, I have.
And?
I love it. People when they hear it, they're like, you don't really talk Spanish, but this is how you sound. They're like, okay, you sound really good in Spanish.
How did you do the Spanish track? Did you read it? Did somebody like tell you how to say the words, or how did that go down? I got questions.
I know. I always try to like work with Dominicans because I know that all type of like languages, or not languages, all
dialects.
Exactly. Sorry. They're just like different, you know? So I'm like, I want to sound like a Dominican for real. So I'm like, make sure it's that. And then, yeah. Thing is with Dominicans, they be throwing like R's and S's in like words that aren't there. Like,
confusing.
You know what I'm saying? And they talk mad fast. I've done a couple dumbos and it's like so fast that I'll just be like I'll just repeat it a million times till I get it. But I think I'm getting a lot better at it and I am enjoying it because it does come out really dope. So I'm like, okay, I could do this.
How dope does it feel, you know, Dominicans? I feel like we're really on top right now.
I know, right?
Not that we've never not been, but
right now,
right?
It's our time. Yeah, I agree.
Especially with dembow, I feel like it's you put on hip hop stations here in New York and they're playing Spanish dembow, like
even in LA too.
Really?
And you know, LA is a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah,
it is. They play dembow out there. I'm like, okay,
who's really doing that? Real 92.3.
I don't know if it's the radio stations, but we went to that the boxing game,
okay,
and or boxing fight, and they were playing dembow there, and I was just like, oh.
You can't deny the beat,
you know.
You straight up cannot deny the beat,
right?
Now we're talking present, and you know one thing I've always wondered is like, how did you end up with Prince? Like, I'm gonna get right to it because listen, I got questions.
Aww.
18 years old, like,
yeah.
Do you understand? This is like a 1 in a million situation. And
it is. I always say like. To me, that first moment of like, I was in LA when I was 16. 2 years later, like Prince reaches out to me and asks me to direct this video. I'm like, okay, God's like, I'm meant to do this.
Were you bugging out?
Yes, absolutely. It was like, I thought it was a fake email, of course.
Oh, it was an email?
Yeah, it was an email. It was just like, Prince is interested in you choreographing his new song, and then I did like a dance to it, and then he ended up being like, oh, he wants you to write a treatment and direct it. And I never did that before, you know.
You're 18 years old, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You're practically a child.
But I was like a professional dancer, and I would do a lot of music videos, like as a background dancer.
And
so I kind of knew
that's what his dancers saw. They saw a video of you dancing.
No, honestly, I was kind of like, I would do a lot of vines.
I remember Vine, yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of had like a funny personality on it, and just would do 6-second stuff that would just be like, I think he actually never told me where he like found me. But I think it was from that, because that was where I like had like some type of following ish. I don't know.
Thank you, Vine.
Right.
That's all we got to say.
I know.
Now, when's the first time you met him in person? You got the email, and then what transpired after that?
We continued to talk like on the phone.
You and Prince?
Yeah. And his voice was so calm. He's like, hello.
Soothing?
Yes. And I'm like, this is unreal. And we were sending him treatments. He would say he liked this, he didn't like this. And then he invited my family to Paisley Park, and he got us a private jet. It was my little sister was like, what? She was like 8? Yeah. And then my dad, all of us went. We got to see Paisley Park, and he like showed us a tour, and like he performed. He performed for us. Yes, he invited my sister because she was like a crazy singer at 6, 8 years old. And she sang like Aretha Franklin on the stage. The shows will go on till like 4 a.m. I know it sounds like sketchy, but it was very like,
well, your mom
beautiful.
And dad were there, so I'm pretty sure you were taking care.
Yeah, I know. There'd be like rumors about this and that, and I'm like, no.
Well, artists are very eccentric.
Exactly. He really just admired like the talent, I guess, and like wanted to, I guess, sponsor us in a way, and just like be over our career and like help us. He put me on Revolt. He put me on like all this stuff. It was my first time doing anything, and I'm like,
were your parents skeptical at the beginning? They were like, what is
I know,
this?
right? Like,
why is this happening? Because you know Dominican parents too. They were like, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué quiere este hombre?
But the thing is with Prince, he was so like respectful, and he would talk to my parents, like have a real relationship with them. And he was very like Jehovah's Witness when I met him, so he wasn't like the Prince in like 1999.
Dani, I hope you know this is not normal.
Yeah,
we're talking about the Prince.
I know. Rest in peace. I wish he was here, because I just
the same.
You know, at this time in my life, my age, my daughter, I feel like he would have been so happy. Like,
you feel like he would have been part of your family presently?
I think so, for sure. He had like, he would invite us to like, he would come to LA and like shut down the movie theater and bring his whole team to the movies, and we'd go watch. I remember we watched Tyler Perry's Medea's Christmas movie.
Random ass movie.
Right. And he actually walked out because it was a Christmas movie, and he's Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, y'all set him up.
Right. No, he set himself up. I didn't pick the movie.
I'm just messing with you.
Right. And then he invited us to like a salsa dance restaurant one time in LA. I think that was the last time we saw him, actually.
How was it going out with Prince in public? Was it normal, or people used to be all over him?
All of that was very like private in a sense of like security.
So he would
like,
set it up.
No one really. I feel like somebody did see him run into the theater, and he's so short, and he had a fro, and he would wear his like bell bottoms and like just run.
He was Prince.
Yeah, so it was really funny. At the salsa thing, they did recognize him, but it wasn't too it wasn't crazy. Surprisingly, like they let him be. So
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Do you remember the day he passed? Where you were?
Yeah.
And getting the news?
Yeah, I was in Canada actually randomly, and I just saw it on like blogs on my phone, and I'm just like, we used to communicate through Twitter DM. I still have all those communications. Yeah. So I didn't believe it, because he was really healthy and like very just didn't drink or anything. So it was like an overdose. So I'm just
it was unexpected.
Yeah. So I just DM'd him like, it's true. Like, hoping he would respond, but it was crazy.
It was a crazy day. I remember I was on the Angie Martinez show with her, and when the news broke and when we went on air, bro, those phone lines were ringing. People were upset. People were crying.
Yeah, I was crying. It was really hard. We were like so upset.
Did you attend the funeral? Or I don't know how his funeral went down.
Actually, no.
No?
Mm-mm. I don't know. We didn't get invited, I guess. I don't know.
Would you say he discovered you, or he gave you a big break? Like, where were you positioned Prince in your life?
Absolutely, as a mentor.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like he gave me my first break when I was, I guess once I got signed to Def Jam at like 22.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually I was in a duo girl group at the time, and he even put us on one of his songs. Like I remember sending him, once me and her, the group broke up, I sent him one of my solo songs. He would always just give me advice on things, and I did. Yeah,
like, I hope you know this is not normal.
I know. I did my like Dose cover on YouTube, and it was like a Bryson Tiller compilation, and he was like, "Is this your song?" And I'm like, "No." He was like, "Well, you better make sure your own music is just as good, because this is really great writing." And I'm like,
hold you to
shout
it.
out Bryson Tiller, yeah, because I'm like, oh my god, okay. So I did like another song when I was independent. And like he was like, "Oh, let me add guitars on this," and I'm like, "Please, what?" But he actually never ended up being able to, because I think it was close to that time. So, yeah.
You are so blessed to even have this story to tell.
Yeah,
people,
crazy.
Idolize this man.
Yeah, like, he's a legend. He's icon. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a beautiful story, and I love that. I was just like, yo, we gotta talk Prince, because
I haven't talked about it in a while.
So it was MJ and Prince.
Good. Yeah.
Well, at least in my
no, I think everybody would agree.
Those two were up there. Mm-hmm. Now, when I came, what's crazy? Me and you did an interview during the pandemic.
We did.
Yeah,
I remember.
You had the curly hair. It's just all coming back to me now. it is all coming back to me.
Yeah.
Now that Easy remix, 2019.
Yeah.
How crazy was that time for you?
Man,
you've been grinding for a minute already. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like where have you been? All of a sudden, everybody's on you on 2019.
Yeah, that was a epic moment. One of my favorite artists has always been Chris Brown, so I was just like big inspiration from the dance, the R&B, like just his everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
How did Chris Brown happen?
We like just knew each other from passing, and we just exchanged each other's contact, and like he's always like, let's work. Like we were always just like, we gotta get in. Like,
that's what's up.
I know. And then we finally were like, yeah, let's do it. So then my boy Gio brought me to his house because they were cool, and we were just pressing play different songs. And he had Nosedive, which is on his deluxe album, and I ended up doing a verse right then and there for him. And then after, I just kept playing, and I was like, oh, this song is going to be on my album. Didn't know when I played him Easy. And he heard it and was like, oh, let me get on it right now. And I'm like, okay, wait, I don't have an open verse. I don't have the session with me. It was like probably 4 a.m. So this was the Atlanta producer. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just call him. Like, it's Chris Brown. Like, hello, He didn't answer. And I was like, oh, no. Okay. So I was like, listen, I'll just send it to you in the morning. And like hoping like he would do it. Sent it to me like the very next day.
God, right?
I know. And I'm like, it was such a blessing, because he loved that record too. And even the music video, we were sat there, we talked about it like, oh, we just gotta be in the dance studio.
That video was everything.
Thank you.
And that song here in New York on Power 105.1, forget about it. We ran that song down to the ground. I'm like,
it's crazy. Right. But I would always say like, I'm glad this song isn't like so annoying. Like in a sense, like it's like easy to listen to. Like I never minded performing it like over and over again, because it was just so chill and stuff. Like, it was a vibe.
It was a chill, And it's crazy. People try to link you right away. They were like, oh, that's Chris' new girlfriend. That's Chris' new girlfriend. I'm like, y'all are so annoying. Like no. Can people not work together?
Right. They always do that with girls and boys. Like,
It is, especially two attractive people.
Yeah.
And we want it. Sometimes we're like, we want people to date. Like,
right.
I was just talking to another artist, and I'm like, Did La India and Mark Anthony ever date? And he's like, no. India's my friend. And I'm like, we always wanted those two to date, because they had that one song together, Vivir Lo Nuestro. Probably mom knows what song I'm talking about. That song is just iconic. And
I probably know too if I hear it.
Oh, if we play that song,
please sing it. No,
oh, not me. But those two, we always wanted them to be together.
Right.
At least in my circle, we were like, and we made up that they dated. And he was like, nah, she's my good friend. Those two never dated. They just had an iconic song together.
Literally, just shipping each other. Everyone's like, oh, we ship. Yes.
Now with you, you choreograph. You're a dancer. You're a director. You're an actor too. But mommy is your favorite role?
Yes, absolutely. That was the biggest blessing in my life ever. It just, it shapes me. It gives me so much more, like,
purpose.
Exactly, purpose. Yeah, she's my everything. I love her.
And she's here. I love that I got to meet her. She's she's so cute.
Thank you.
She is the cutest.
Thank you.
What changed in you once you became a mother? Like, what were you like? I can't do this anymore, or I can't act like this anymore.
Right.
Because you were young. How old were you?
I got pregnant at 26 and had her when I was 27.
Okay, you're kind of grown.
I know. I feel like it was a perfect age because now I'm like 31 and I'm like,
You know what it is? You look so young.
Oh, thank you.
Especially when you have like the hair out and it was curly. You look like a kid.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
DaniLeigh, the mom, is what compared to DaniLeigh before having a child?
I just feel like maturity. I feel she being responsible for a human being like really puts you in like a sit down place, and like I really learned how to cook. I love
you
being
had to feed another human, right?
You know, I loved being a homebody to be with her. So it definitely just gave me such a long break of being home, and I think that's very like special because I was so used to such a fast life with this career, and like sitting down and being able to just enjoy her, that's what changed me. And obviously I feel I met God truly during that time as well. So yeah, postpartum, all that stuff, she was there like to just hold me down and like help me from that, you know?
could cry and just hug her, right?
Exactly. And she's just the cutest little thing. So.
How did you connect with God? Did you go to church? Did someone talk to you? Like, how did you be like, I got to get closer to God?
Just a lot of different events that happened in my life, and you know, it was hard. It was very dark for me. It was very like heartbroken at moments and just depressed, honestly. And going to church felt good.
When I went to a church.
I did, yeah. I went to this church called VU in Miami.
I went to VU too.
You did?
I found Jesus in Miami too.
Same. No way.
Yes.
That like gave me goosebumps. That's so cool. I loved VU. I related to it in the community there.
Didn't it feel so good?
It did.
And Rich and Dawn Cherie are just so dope.
They're so dope. They preach so good. I loved it. That's why I like want to just go move and live in Miami.
Same.
Seriously, for the church. The community, like the girls that I met too, like they're just like.
I was part of a VU crew.
No way.
Yes.
What the heck?
So and now I totally
That's
get
crazy.
it because it just felt so natural, right? Like,
yeah,
like you could be yourself. You could dress like this.
Literally, so good. I went to an all women's crew. Like I was in it. I was serving. I was taking care of the
Serve
kids.
your city.
Yes, I swear.
I'm so proud of you, Dani.
Thank you. It felt good to not like, cause I wasn't really doing music. It felt good to just step out of that and just be there. Like, I just felt human, you know, and just like felt like I was just growing. I was like growing a lot and healing a lot of things.
Were you living in Miami?
Yeah.
Miami's everything.
Yeah, I love Miami too. You're from New York.
I'm from New York, yeah.
Okay.
But during the pandemic, I moved to Miami.
Okay, Miami was a good place to move in the pandemic.
Because we could do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
We'd be outside with no mask.
You know what I'm saying?
We ratchet.
LA was done. LA was done.
New York was shut down.
Yeah, same
I was
with
like,
LA.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
This is not going to work for me.
I feel like that's what helped Miami grow really, really great too.
And that's what raised those rents. And
Yeah.
I was like, I got to go back home.
Facts. It's like so expensive now. I'm like, hello.
That's so crazy. Boo
Yeah,
did the
it is
same
crazy.
thing for me. And I always say, when people are like, what do you miss the most about Miami? I always say, I miss Boo.
Seriously. And then also
When I go to Boo.
Wow. That's which part? Like which one? I mean, sorry.
Well, first, we started like in South Miami. And
Okay.
then we ended up kind of like, which one was that? North? The one that was like in a school.
Yeah, that's the one I used to go to.
That's the one, yeah.
In
It was
Miami
like a-
Gardens, right?
No, I started in Miami
Oh,
Gardens.
no, the one in the school.
The one in the school that was like a
Yeah.
theater in a school.
Yeah, that's where we started too.
North Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what
that's
you're talking about.
You know, when they would do stuff in the design district, I would go there. But the school
Yeah,
was
I never
mine.
went to the design district one.
Yeah, they would
but-
do like when they would do Art Basel, then they would do
Yes.
the events there. But yeah,
Okay.
the school was it was like about like 4 minutes from my house.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, Miami Gardens was closer to us, so.
But look at that, you found Jesus in Miami too. They have that song that says that, and I'm like, that's
I
that's
know,
me.
right?
Look at that. Now we're just gonna talk about voodoo.
The whole time. Shout out Boo.
No, but that's what's up, man. I'm happy that you connected, and it was a dark time for me also. I was recovering from a medical situation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I just really felt like I couldn't move forward. I was very down. I was
Yeah.
depressed. It was a dark time for me, and that saved me.
Look at that.
Like I'm telling you, Dani,
Won't he
like
do it?
when I would go there, I would be like, I would cry,
Yeah.
and it would just feel so good. I was like, I can continue.
Yes.
That's what I felt when I was in VU and I was singing and just preaching and just connecting with God. I was like, you can make it through.
Yes. Gave
Better-
you the strength, right?
Right? Better times are coming. And it's crazy that you found strength in the same place that I found
Yeah.
strength. Yeah, it makes me feel emotional, because
Yeah.
sometimes we hit rock bottom and we're like, and the only thing we can turn to is God.
Yeah.
Man can't help us. Woman can't help us.
Nope. You'll try, and every time you'll fail.
And we definitely can't help ourselves by ourselves.
No.
Look at that.
Wow. Yeah.
Look at that.
I went to this program called Soul Care that they had, and it's a book, and it's so good, and it really helps you like deep dive into just things that you're like holding on to, and like letting it go was like through confession. So like we were in a circle with, like, we would pick a group, and I had like 4 girls, and we would just confess different things and just letting it go. And I'm like, ooh, the way
you were
that
unloading,
felt,
right?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a blessing, because I think I would have just held on to all that stuff. You know?
These weren't people you knew.
No.
So you could say whatever you wanted to say, and nobody was going to be like, oh, when you said this, nobody can judge you because you walk away.
And they were saying other stuff too themselves. So it was like, wow, everybody is just going through it in their own way,
God knows what he does.
Yeah.
God definitely knows what he does.
He does.
Now, La Familia.
Yes.
Talk to me. What's going on? You're with your familia today.
Yes.
And I love that. How
Thank
important
you.
is family to you? Is family everything?
It is everything. When I wasn't with my family, it was very messy. It was very, you could tell like when you don't have people that like ground you or humble you or like tell you, like,
check you.
Yeah, things will change. So
where was the family during that time?
They were there blowing up my phone.
But they were in Florida and you were in LA?
No, we were all in LA.
Okay.
But then I went to Miami, and then they were in Miami too. My mom's always real close. She loves me so much that she's still, Dominicans, they're not, even though I'm,
Mama bear.
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
It's something different when it comes to family like that is really close. Like, we're a really close family. So regardless if I'm gone, she's still going to be there for me.
Does it ever feel like a lot? I know mom is in the room, but does it ever feel like a lot? Make believe she's not here.
Okay.
Does it ever feel like, yo, suéltame?
I mean, at this point right now, we're like, well, when my father got sick, I moved in with them, and like I lost everything, so we all were together in the house. So like living with my brother, my sister, my daughter, my mom, my dad dealing with cancer, it was really stressful, and we get at each other, and yeah, it was a lot, but I do feel like God I always say this, I'm like, God put us together because there was just so much things that we had to like deal with.
You had to be a unit.
Yeah, we had to. So, yeah.
And you know what? He brought you back home.
Yeah.
So that you could be with dad.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so grateful for that time because I know a lot of people lose people and they can't even say bye to them or anything. It was actually very hard to see like such a person you love. Like my dad was like my best friend, and seeing him go through loss how he did and all the pain, because cancer is so crazy. Like he lost the ability to walk, talk, everything. Like you don't expect that. Like I don't know, it's a different type of pain that you experience. So yeah, that's truly where I found God. Vogue like got me started into it, but like that time that we had in DR, taking care of him, like he like being there for a loved one, having to wash them, feed them, that's like a different type of like place in your life. So yeah, and then I feel once he finally passed away, I just feel like God like kind of like released us in a sense and gave us peace. So it was evident that it was like true, and there was a lot of things that went down during that time. So it was a lot, but I always thank God because I know he went to heaven because we were all together. Amen. And we were like praying for him so much. He was dealing with a lot, so we helped him. I feel like if he wouldn't have passed away, he maybe wouldn't have made it to heaven, and we also as kids wouldn't have been walking with God now. So I always say like things happen for a reason. God has his things, and I didn't even expect to be like this either, because if somebody would have told me like 5 years ago, your dad's gonna pass away, I feel like I would have just lost it, So yeah,
God made you strong.
Yeah,
and you were a good daughter.
Thank you.
Some kids are like, listen, I know he's going through this, but I'm busy, I have my career. Nah, you went to where you needed to be. You helped your father, transition. You helped care of him. You helped bathe him. You know, like that's what a real daughter does. That's true love.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you. I'm
Thank
really,
you.
really proud of you, man.
Thank you. Ooh.
He's proud of you. He's proud of you, man.
I know. My dad was so like loving.
And you know what's beautiful? He got to see you, and he got to meet your daughter.
I know.
You
And
made
she
it- you-
still remembers him. We were just talking about
Never let her forget.
Yeah, I know.
Ever,
I try
ever,
to say
ever.
all the time, show her all pictures and like just talk about him. Like I was telling her we're coming to New York, and she was like, I was like, we're all gonna be there, the family, Theo, Bella Dos, Nona, and she was like, what about Papa? And I'm like, oh, he's in heaven, and she's like, oh, I know, but I miss him and I love him so much, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
You're like, Valorca.
Yeah. And I'm like, what did you guys used to watch all the time? She's like, Toy Story.
That was her movie with
Him.
her
Yeah,
grandpa?
he'd always put it on. And I'm like, what did you,
I love that she still remembers
Yeah,
him.
she has a good memory. And I'm like, okay, keep remembering, you know. Yeah.
Never forget. And it's beautiful that you made him a grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh, look
I
at you.
know.
You see, you did what you had to do
Yeah,
as a daughter
I
all the
know.
way. Lo
Yeah.
hiciste un abuelo. You
Yeah.
know? That's beautiful,
Papa,
man.
she called him.
Papa?
Yeah, she called him Papa.
That's a cute one. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. She's out there. She's behaving out there.
Yeah.
Well, her tia and her uncle are out there. They're keeping her in check.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. She's a good girl.
Now, you know, one thing I wanted to know, like, what's the biggest misconception about DaniLeigh? Like, what do people put on you that is such a big lie?
Oh, there's a whole list. I mean,
Well, give me
I
one.
don't-
One that you want people to stop. Just stop it.
I mean, I guess just defining me from like my past and like mistakes. Because yes, I feel like mistakes. I feel like mistakes can truly like define you if you like let it. And I feel that mistakes, you just, as long as you have like, I have full responsibility for it. And
That's all we can do. You know, take accountability.
yeah, and I look at my past as like a really big part of my story, and it's not something that I'm asking people to forget. It's more so if I could be that person that could inspire somebody to just feel like if they're feeling like unforgivable, that they can like move forward with like growth and like just becoming a better person. And I feel like that's kind of how I like handled it in the best way I can. I'm still human, so I know I'm still gonna have my moments, you know, where I don't do my best, but that's what I'm trying for. You know, I learned a lot. That was a really hard time for me, and I hurt a lot of people, and you know, it was really hard for me. I was pregnant. I was just dealing with a lot. I was close to my family. I would feel like I was lost, and I had like such a fast moment with like the career.
Yeah.
So it was just like
Boom.
yeah, all at once, and I just didn't feel like I was like prepared for it. And yeah, it was hard.
Well, you know what made it harder is that you were in the public eye.
Yeah.
We all saw it. Guess what? We all make mistakes, but nobody sees them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the beautiful thing about you is that, you know, you are resilient. You refuse to go away.
Yeah.
You know, because some people be like, I'm going to wrap this up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nah, you understand the
So many
concept.
times I tried to, though. I was like, maybe I'm not meant to do this. And I'm like, no, it's okay.
You
No,
were
you're
like,
fine.
yeah, no, I can see it because sometimes, you know, the world and media and social media can be so cruel that I'd be like, I'm wrapping this up.
Yeah.
Let me close this shop up.
Yeah.
But
and
you
I
didn't. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Because no matter what happened, no matter what the news was, you're here today.
Yeah.
You're doing music. You're smiling. You're on social media. You found God.
Yeah.
You have your daughter.
Yeah.
And that's what life is really all about. You know, we're all going to hit, you know, stumbling blocks. We're all going to fall on our ass. It's not really about not making mistakes. It's about how you bounce back
Yeah.
after you make a mistake. Or in life, you have your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
And you're
Thank you.
making beautiful music.
Thank you.
And life is good. Life is good. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're putting out new music. I love everything you're doing. The visuals, the way you look healthy, you look happy.
Thank you.
And we're just happy. The industry, radio, music, we're happy that you're here.
Thank you. I feel it.
We love you and we're proud of you.
Yeah. It feels really good to be around like my peers and just stepping back outside and seeing people that I used to see back in the day when I was like promoting music back then. And I'm like, okay, this feels good. I've, want to just continue. I love this. I love performing. I love writing music. I love being in the studio. So now that I get to do it, I feel like with my like more purpose in it, I'm like, okay, let's get back into it. I'm gonna keep going.
Chin up, baby girl.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Siempre pa'lante. Siempre pa'lante.
Let's go. See.
Now let's talk. Are we bringing in Bellados? Like
we can.
Yeah, of course.
You
Come on.
see? Yeah.
Let's talk music.
Yeah.
And Brandon. Okay, but let's come on. Bring everybody in here.
What you gonna do? Right. I'll go.
Okay.
She's singing it for real?
She will.
I go wherever you go. And follow you home. That's the melody.
Oh, you're ready for your deal. Yes.
Good job.
Now talk to me about the song. Whose concept was it? Who came up with the idea of coming everybody together?
Well, we were all in Punta Cana together at the house, and we were there for a writing camp. So they were doing their music, creating a project, and then Brandon Bills was also making music. And my mom was like, "Can you guys all just make a song together?" And we're like, "Okay."
Yes, we can make the best song. My mom, you can make the best songs ever.
Thank you.
There you go. She said, "Let me gas my mom up real quick."
No, she's my #1 supporter for sure. And we've all actually lost our fathers too. The two girls. It was something we all related to and wanted to just make a song about grief and love.
And we all need that.
Thanking God for the good and the bad and for the understanding. So
that's beautiful, man. Thank you for making the song because it's something that everyone can use.
Yeah, right. Everyone goes through that. Everyone goes through losing people. And appreciating loved ones while they're here too.
And music heals. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
When we're going through some serious shit, music. You turn to music, whether you see it live, whether you listen to it, whether you write it. It's something that, it heals.
It does, for sure.
And I'm happy, I'm happy that you've healed. I'm happy that you're doing music. I'm happy that we're here today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm happy your daughter's here with us today, too. Thank you for sharing her.
Pops is in heaven jamming to La Familia right now.
Yeah, all the pops.
And my mommy's a star.
You're a star.
That's what mama tried too.
Also what?
I'm a star too.
Of course you are. Of course you are, miss. Wow, that is the cutest thing.
She's like, I can't believe I said that. You're so funny.
You better
try to get what I got.
I know.
You gotta be careful. You know, kids say the darnest things.
I know.
She's like, hey, remember when you hit me?
Yeah, this is so.
You know, right.
Oh my.
No, I appreciate you all coming today. And Dani, I really, really appreciate you sitting down with me and, for your vulnerability and, just your willingness to open up and be human. A lot of the times, celebrities and artists, they come in and, they have the glasses on and they just refuse to let the guard down. And you're real.
Thank you.
You're the real deal.
No, I felt very comfortable with you. So I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And I want to say to every single one of you, gracias. Come again.
Yeah.
You too. You too.
Okay.
Okay.
You coming back.